This contest scheduled for one fall is your main event of the evening, and it is for the MPX title. In this match, the champion must have one arm tied behind his back at all times.
We could see an MPX championship change hands where one man has an arm tied behind his back. Have you heard of such thing, Tyler Foster?
It's an interesting situation we have here tonight. Dexter Hardaway, you see, he's got the rope or whatever that is to tie the arm of MPX champion Wesley Crane behind his back. This is what Dexter Hardaway wanted.
From Tulsa, Oklahoma, Dexter Hardaway.
He had the opportunity to pick any match he wanted. This is it. And he didn't just want the title shot. He wanted an arm tied behind Wesley Crane's back.
I mean, when you think about it, it's genius. He had an open check, basically, and wrote a check to himself.
Getting every advantage he can. I mean, we've seen Wesley Crane since becoming MPX champion. He likes to play by his own rules. But tonight, Dexter Hardaway is putting his own rules into play.
Have you seen anybody who's done more dastardly deeds than Dexter Hardaway in a year and still be able to walk around? He's a tough son of a bitch. He doesn't care what anybody thinks, and he does things, he walks his own walk, he walks his own path.
We saw the punishment he took in that tag match a couple of weeks ago, which has resulted in his title shot here tonight.
This guy is taking on Stephen Kirby in the best. Did you see that?
I did. Yeah, Dexter just put something on the table in front of us here.
There's extra accoutrements out here. I'm starting to get a real bad feeling for our MPX champion, Wesley Crane.
Oh, Wesley Crane, as you can see, he comes with his own toys as well.
The MPX champion is very eccentric, and he's very possessive over that title that he worked so hard for. Defeating the Demon of Devastation, sending him to hell, taking his place as the devil in MPX.
You gotta think with the circumstances around this title defense, this has to be the toughest of Wesley Crane's MPX title reign so far. I mean, he's only gonna have use of one arm.
From Little Rock, Arkansas, he is the MPX champion, Wesley Crane.
Dexter showing no fear of the MPX champion who specializes in Wesley's Way matches where there are no rules.
So we saw Dexter Hardaway earlier already making sure our referee would be able to tie this arm. He told him to go practice. Hopefully Anthony's prepared.
Wesley Crane, Dexter Hardaway, main event, do or die. And guys, I don't know if you realize or not, we're just 3 weeks out from the Texas Rumble. Last week we heard Michael Schaefer and Dave Sagan proclaim their entrance into the Rumble. Of course, we know the winner of the Rumble gets a shot at the MPX champion 1 month later at Destiny. And you gotta believe every single person that plans on being that Rumble is watching this match to see who might be MPX champion.
Dexter told me he planned on saying that he was going to be in the Rumble and declaring, but he said he would just might as well win it now.
Well, he can definitely do that. There'll be no need for Dexter to be in the Rumble. He wins that title here tonight.
And Wesley could be licking that belt goodbye. See, it's different when he licks it than when it was when Andy licked it.
Is it?
Yeah,
well,
I think so.
He licked it with love.
For Dexter tonight, of course, with this opportunity, much easier to go through one guy than 29 in the Texas Rumble to earn a shot. Well, he found another way to earn it.
And how about this advantage that Dexter Hardaway has gotten here tonight? And Wesley Crane agreeing to it, having his left arm tied behind his back.
Well, Wesley Crane, not one to turn down stipulations ever. And
I mean, is this going to work? We've seen handcuffs break. We've seen dog collars break.
I guess we're going to find out.
I don't know if Anthony can tie his shoes.
Well, Dexter Hardaway making sure that...
Oh, what the hell?
Well, before we're even officially underway, Dexter Hardaway taking a shot there.
As if he didn't have enough of an advantage, right?
I don't. Oh.
And Wesley with his one free hand just slapping Hardaway, and these guys trading blows back and forth.
I don't know what Wesley's strategy can be in this, but it's definitely not to trade blows, I wouldn't think.
When you only have one arm that you're able to use and your opponent has two, you don't want to play that game.
Have you ever seen someone wrestle a whole match with their arm tied behind their back?
Not successfully.
I mean, if it comes loose, is the referee going to retie? Oh my God! Oh my God!
Dexter Hardaway pulling out something I don't think we've ever seen from him before.
Dexter Hardaway pulling out all the stops to try to walk out of here MPX champion tonight.
Of course, Hardaway has never held a title here in MPX, and he's going for the top here tonight.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Well, he kind of held the Addicts title.
Tope through the middle and bottom rope from Wesley Crane.
Wesley Crane is putting injury on the line at every move he does. He doesn't care. He's got an arm behind his back and he's diving through the ropes.
Well, and that's the thing, Richard. I don't know if people watching at home realize this. You know, of course he's at a disadvantage when it comes to the offensive, but even at the defensive, as sometimes when these guys are falling to the outside, they're able to put their hands down and kind of brace themselves. Wesley Crane unable to do that here tonight.
Oh my gosh. Oh, cutter right there on the apron.
And so far, so good for Wesley Crane.
I feel like every offensive move takes a little bit out of Wesley, though, don't you think?
It does. You got to wonder how long Wesley Crane could keep up any kind of sustained offense here with only one arm that he's able to use.
And Crane now with that one good arm climbing up top. But look at this, Hardaway. Springboard drop kick sends Crane back down to the floor.
And right there you saw Wesley was going to try to brace himself on the fall with his hands. Couldn't reach anything because of his arm tied behind his back. He took a bad tumble.
Going back to what I was talking about earlier, Wesley Crane with so much of a disadvantage, it's kind of amazing that he's been able to get so much offense so far in this match.
You can see Crane slower than normal trying to climb to that top rope when you only have one arm to climb with.
What is the Big Shots party going to be like if Dexter Hardaway walks out of here MPX champion?
I don't even want to imagine.
It might rival a Menage a Trois VIP party.
It would have to.
I mean, it could be huge.
But I won't be outside for it. I'll be inside.
That's true. He is the king of social media, you know. I'm sure he'd invite everybody.
I think that rope is coming loose.
European uppercut to the back of Crane.
So I mean, there's a lot of it hanging for sure. But it looks like Crane's arm is still back there.
And Dexter with a cover. Only a 2 count.
The referee needs to keep his eye on that rope. He may have to tighten it up. Is he going to tighten it up? That's my question.
Well, I don't know if referee Anthony got any badges in Boy Scouts for tying knots. Well, now he's checking on Crane.
What is
in front of us? Look at
Dexter's got a hold of one of those chairs.
Well, now is this legal? Wait a second.
I mean, a guy's already got his arm tied behind his back. I don't know if anything else is going to matter.
Well, no, we're usually seeing things Wesley's way.
Yeah, this is usually the kind of stuff Wesley Crane encourages.
Crane with his springboard. Lands on his feet.
Oh! Are you kidding me?
What an innovative maneuver on the part of the MPX champion. Crane with a cover with one arm, only 2.
I've seen a guy wrestle manacled, his hands manacled together, like a chain between them before. He's from Oklahoma.
Yeah?
I have a feeling the guys from up north know how to wrestle in odd positions.
Well, Wesley Crane is certainly proving that he's not letting one arm stop him here tonight. And can you imagine, wait a second.
Oh!
Dexter out of the way. I just started to say, can you imagine if Wesley Crane successfully defends that title with just one arm? What's that going to say to Dexter Hardaway? What is that going to be a shot to his psyche that he still can beat a man with one arm tied behind his back?
I don't think anything does anything to Dexter's psyche. I've seen the guy lose all kinds of odd matches, handicaps to girls. He's ripped up belts, got his ass kicked by Stephen Kirby. Nothing affects Dexter. He just keeps coming back for more. Oh, he slipped off the rope. He slipped right off the rope, and now he's taking it all out on Wesley Crane.
Got it. Oh,
no. Crane.
Oh, my God.
Crane with that kip up and then that kick to the jaw of Dexter.
Nothing is going Dexter's way tonight.
In a situation where it looks like everything's pointing towards Dexter Hardaway, Wesley Crane is giving him a lot more, I think, than he bargained for here.
It's like when you play the Detroit Lions and have your teams on the bench and they still suck.
Well, you got to wonder if maybe Dexter was wishing that he requested.
Oh, the rope. He took the rope off.
Look, yeah, Wesley Crane.
That rope, that rope's off.
No, he's still tied. Oh, wait a second. Takes out Crane. Dexter, excuse me.
Oh.
And I was saying, you got to believe Hardaway might wish that he requested both of Wesley Crane's arms be tied behind his back.
I told you it was coming loose.
He should have put him in a straitjacket or something, maybe.
Oh, that's a good idea, Tyler. You got one of those?
Yeah, I have several laying around, actually. We don't talk about that, though.
I knew there was a dark side.
Dexter sends Crane into the corner. Cutter again out of the corner this time.
Wesley Crane now with 2 good arms.
Can Wesley retain the title? Only 2.
Well, Dexter had about 10 good minutes of a one-arm Wesley Crane until he freed himself, and now he's paying the price for not being able to put him away.
And now Crane using that rope that Dexter brought to tie the arm behind Crane's back against him.
And Crane climbing up top. He might be looking for that hell stomp.
He is. Good call.
No. Dexter had it scouted. Wesley charges in, gets caught up in the shoulders. Go to sleep on Wesley Crane.
Yeah, I don't know why Dexter's not going for the cover.
Go for the cover, Dexter.
Hold on here.
What?
He wants a microphone.
He just took. That is a stapler in his hand. I knew he put something down there.
He did, yeah.
He's got a note.
I told everyone I wanted Wesley to take a note back to his wife. Dear Susie, I want you to want me.
Oh, come on.
Oh my God.
He's trying to
Love
staple the note.
sexy Dexy.
Oh
He
my
just stapled the
God.
note to the well, didn't stay for long, but he stapled the forehead of Wesley Crane.
Staples go into skin. They don't go into your skull.
We got to get those good staplers.
What do you mean those goods? How many people do you staple?
Now Dexter bringing Wesley Crane back to his feet, upside down in the old tree of woe.
And I don't know what Dexter Hardaway's doing. He had an opportunity to win the match with that go to sleep, but instead he wanted to try to humiliate Wesley Crane
again. And what is that?
It's a mallet.
Wesley, what the hell is that?
He's got a mallet.
Look at the size of that mallet. I know Gallagher would be envious of that one.
Wesley Crane was pulling staples out of his head, and Dexter Hardaway got a mallet. What is that?
Well, Crane just spat some substance into the face of Dexter Hardaway.
Where did he get that?
Now up top, Hailstorm connecting this time.
He got it that
West
time.
with the cover. Wesley Crane retains.
Here is your winner and still the MPX champion, Wesley Crane.
This is the weirdest shit ever. That was a damn mallet he was gonna hit him with.
But unfortunately for Wesley Crane, Dexter Hardaway didn't get to use that mallet.
For anyone that follows Dexter Hardaway on any type of social media, I'm telling you this right now, he's already going to be complaining later tonight about how this wasn't fair, the rope came untied.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Because that's what Dexter Hardaway does best, right?
No,
Oh my God, he's using them like one of those bell ringers at the carnival.
And Dexter Hardaway's head almost went splat like a watermelon. Going back to your Gallagher reference.
And Dexter Hardaway narrowly escaping disaster right there. But Wesley Crane has escaped this situation with the MPX Championship still intact.
Your winner, still champion, Wesley Crane. And Dexter Hardaway can't believe it.
He tried to make it personal against the MPX champion, and it's always going to be Wesley's way, and it doesn't matter if he's got one arm tied behind his back. It seems like nothing can take down Wesley Crane.
Wesley Crane proving to be quite the MPX champion. What a night we've seen here. Make sure you're here with us next week again, Texas Rumble 3 weeks from tonight. If you don't have your tickets already, get them now because I promise you it will be a sellout.
Front row and living room are already sold out for the Texas Rumble. So get online after you finish this episode and get your tickets now.
It's going to be standing room only like it is each and every year. It's an MPX staple, the Texas Rumble 3 weeks from tonight, February 15th. But what a night. We'll see you back here next week for Tyler Foster and Richard Hill. I'm Cody Cox. Good night, everybody.